Hey guys, welcome to another video with Lock with Leilani. Who is Lock with Leilani? That is me. I am here today to share with you guys some stuff from Homegoods. I do have some things in here that I picked up recently. I don't have a ton of stuff in here, but I do have some stuff in here that I want to share with you guys. I realized I took one of the items out of the bag that I wanted to show you guys because I actually took it out so I can give it to my daughter. It's actually a set of thank you cards for teachers. So this is the very first item that I have here. It's a set of cards for teachers, and I thought it actually says something on the actual card. It says on the inside of the box, it says, "The influence of a good teacher can never be erased." And that is very true. So we all hope that our kids get a very good teacher, and it's very, very hard to really get a good teacher. I mean, to be honest with you, like there's a lot of teachers out there. There's thousands, millions of teachers, right? But somebody that actually says something or does something for your child, that's something they remember for the rest of their lives in a positive way. Maybe a teacher that pushes your child to do more than what they think they're capable of, but they're actually capable of so much more. And sometimes teachers can pull that out of your children. So we are all very lucky and very blessed when we do meet a teacher. We all in our life have had stories, horror stories for our children, unfortunately. I know I have horror stories for both of my children where they honestly, to be honest with you, but between the two of my kids, they both have had more bad teachers or teachers that were not very nice or very supportive. I feel like especially like it kind of waxes and wanes. Like in elementary school, you'll get some good teachers, some okay teachers, and some really terrible teachers. I feel like both of my kids have had a combination of both, but we also have had some really great teachers that we remember and that we love. So, you know, I mean, what are you going to do? And then for middle school, I feel like my son's teachers in middle school, I didn't really get to know them. You really, like in elementary school, like if you spend a lot of time in school, I was on my daughter's PTA for about a year or two. And then when she was in elementary school, and then when my son was in elementary school, I volunteered a lot. And when my daughter was little, I was volunteering a lot and on the PTA. So I was at the school a lot. So I got a chance to really intermingle and learn a lot of the teachers' kind of behaviors and how they are, personalities and things like that. So they did have some good teachers, but there was a lot of teachers too that I wasn't really crazy about, that we kind of like butted heads constantly. It was always something going on, and it was rough. So I do not wish that on any of you guys. And what I will tell you guys, as a mother of a 17-year-old daughter and a 24-year-old son, I do not miss that part of school. The events and fixing lunches and going to the little 100-mile club competitions and doing all the fun stuff and the Halloween parades and dressing up, and me being the room mom like I was for so many years, especially more so with my daughter, like planning the parties and stuff. I miss all of that, bringing in cupcakes and just popping in randomly with cookies for the kids. I miss doing all that kind of stuff, putting together goodie bags. I totally miss all that kind of stuff. That's why I still do some of the stuff here to show you guys how to do stuff, because I no longer have little kids anymore. But let me know down in the comments if you guys are doing anything for your kids' teachers for the end of the year. Do you do cards, or are you going to send some gifts in? Or if you have a cute little story about any teacher that was really like inspiring for your child, let me know down in the comments, because I love to hear that kind of stuff, because that is so important. I feel like in high school, which is unfortunate, I feel like the ball is even dropped more in high school. A lot of times teachers do not really get back with you as far as like emails. It takes them 3 or 4 or 5 days to get back with you. I do understand that they're busy and they have a lot of children and things like that. But what I tell my husband, because a long time ago when my son was really little, then I'll get to my haul. When my son was really little, I aspired to teach. And so I was like, I would never be too busy for parents. So that means I had to go home and spend another hour or two just to respond to emails to parents the same day. That's what I would do, because parents really do care about their children when they email you and they're trying to find things out, especially like all the way from elementary all the way to high school. In high school, I think they drop the ball even so much more, because when you're trying to find out what's going on with your kids, you can't really get the right person on the phone, or the teacher doesn't get back to you, and then a week passes. And don't let it be the end of the school year like it is now. Like my daughter's literally out of school at the very, very end of the beginning of June. So you can imagine, like maybe like mid-May, they won't even respond to emails at all. Like I have one teacher for my daughter, one of her teachers, I sent her an email like 2 weeks ago, still haven't heard from the teacher. So it's like that sometimes, and it's unfortunate that it's like that. And then sometimes you have to get, the school more involved, or call the district or whatever, just to get that teacher, to answer, or to get the answers that you need. It's a lot. Being a parent and dealing with kids at school is a lot. I didn't want to get into that whole little situation, but if you guys know, it can definitely be hard. If you have not had issues like that, consider yourself to be lucky, because I've had so many things like that to go on since both of my kids were in elementary school all the way till now. My son's out of high school. He's 24, thank God. I've already passed through all that with him. My daughter has one more year of high school next year. I have literally almost made it to the finish line, and I'm not upset about it. I'm gonna definitely have to celebrate myself because I made it almost to the end of the finish line. Even though she has one more year next year, I still pretty much got to the end because I've been doing all this for so many years, and it's so many amazing memories, but some of the stories of the teachers and the kids and stuff are not really good. There's been a lot of tears, there's been a lot of issues and stuff like that too, but I try to hold on to the positive stuff. But when you think about like cards and stuff, not every teacher is worthy of getting a card, but I always tell my daughter, you know, you still take the cards in and give them, you know, to the teachers and stuff like that. But when she was little, we gave it to everybody. But now since she's older, I just kind of give her the cards, and then if she wants to pass out some cards to teachers, then that, so be it. I just let that kind of be the case. But these were $5.99. And they have this cute little thing on here, and it's like a box, which is really nice. It's almost like a keepsake type of situation, but I just think this is just the way the packaging is, because it's not obviously a keepsake. There's a ton of cards in here for you to actually pass out to other people. You actually get a set of 16 cards and envelopes. So this is like the box. So the box is kind of like a keepsake type thing. It just says thank you on there. You could use it and put like little pencil erasers, staples, anything small can actually go in there if you want to keep it for yourself or for your kid. So this is what you actually get in here. You get the envelopes and you get the actual cards. I thought the cards shared that sentiment that I showed you guys inside the box, but it does not have that in here. So these are actually blank cards. So my daughter would have to fill these out for herself. So I remember when she was in elementary school, sorry, drop that. When she was in elementary school, I would fill these out, and then I would let her draw a little picture in there when she was like really little, or I would let her write something, or I would sit down with her and help her write something to the teachers, or I would write something down and just have her copy it so that she could actually hand these into her teacher. But if you wanted to pick up something like this, HomeGoods had quite a few different ones like this. This was the one that I picked up because I thought it was just kind of like an easy, kind of straightforward one. And I thought this would be perfect for her to, you know, if she decided to do anything for her teachers, then I thought this would be like really nice. It has pencils and stuff on it, but you know, if you just want to pass this out to someone, if you have like, you know, moms or parents from the school, it doesn't have to be just a teacher one. It just happens to have like the school kind of stuff on there. But if you end up not using all of them for the teachers this year, you can save them and give some out next year. Even like for teacher appreciation next year, you can hold on to those and hand those out to the ladies in the office or whatever, just to kind of get rid of the cards. Give them to as many people as you can. If you have a friend that maybe gives your daughter a gift or your son a gift for the school year or for graduation or something like that, you could give them a thank you card. Even if a family member comes to like your kid's graduation or something, you could give them that as a thank you card. It'd be really nice because it does have that like school kind of design on it. So you can use it for multiple things. Because sometimes we end up buying stuff like that and we're like, I only have 3 or 4 people to give it to. I don't want to use it again next year. I'm going to get a different set. And then you have, you know, 10 or 12 of them left. And you're like, what am I going to do with the rest of these? So then you got to kind of get creative as to who to give them to. But those are really nice. The other thing that I picked up is by My Mind's Eye, which is a paper goods company. And this one was $4.99. And it's a last day of school pencil felt pennant. So if you guys see the girl on the back here, she's actually holding it up. And these are perfect for like, you know, they have like sometimes the first day of school and this and this and that. They have different ones. I did have one like this. I think it was for Christmas or something. I think I misplaced it. I couldn't find it at that time. So I actually did not, hold on a second. Okay, I'm sorry. I had a phone call come in and I was trying to decline the phone call so that I could finish the video, and it stopped the video. So I'm back. Okay, so this is the pennant that they have. So basically it has a little wooden dowel in here, or the little stick in here, which you guys can see on the back there. And then it has like 2 little ribbons on here. And so this one is perfect for the last day of school, and your kids can take pictures with it. It's actually a little pencil. If you guys look at it right here, it's actually a pencil. Turn it this way, it's a pencil. Really, really cute. So I picked that up for my daughter. Again, she's an 11th grader going to senior year of high school next year. She's not necessarily going to want to take pictures with that, but I could also take like do a cute little video or something with it. I could do something fun with it myself if I don't even use it for her to take a picture with, but that's what I bought it for. The other thing that I picked up at HomeGoods were these sets of 2 kitchen dish towels. These are really adorable. These are actually Disney ones that I found, and When I found these, you guys, I was absolutely excited about these because I thought these were really fun. I really like these a lot. And so this one right here is actually what has like fireworks on it. And then it has like the classic Mickey and Minnie on here. I do love that. It looks like the classic Mickey and Minnie. $7.99 for these, and you get the fireworks. It's the same print on both of them. These actually feel really nice. I will not actually physically use them to like wash dishes or anything, but these will go in my oven. So I'm thinking I'll use these for 4th of July. And then I think these right here, these kind of remind me of Marvel, like with the red, white, and blue kind of check. I thought these are really nice. These are actually, they feel thicker than the other ones, but they're the same brand. But these are really nice. I could not leave these behind. I started to just get the other ones and leave these behind, but I was like, no, I'm going to get these too. So these will probably, I'll probably put these up for Labor Day, but Labor Day's in September, right? I think I'll probably put these up for Labor Day on my oven. And then of course, you guys know I always do some kind of baking, some sort of cupcake or something. So I will have like a 4th of July cupcake, and I'll share that with you guys at that time, which is, oh my gosh, like 4th of July is not that far away, you guys, because we're in April. We're in mid-April. We have May next month, which is my Disney trip. And then you have June after that, and then July, boom. And then before you know it, it's going to be kids going back to school in August. And then September will be here before you know it. And that's going to be like the hottest time of the year because, you know, that's when it's like the hottest, when it's like August, September, really, really hot. So this one right here, I really love these. These are really pretty. So I will be putting these up probably around that time. Those can also go up for 4th of July if you wanted to choose those instead of the firework ones. But the firework ones to me are perfect for 4th of July because they're fireworks. So that's why I really love those. So I'm going to put those up. I didn't buy a lot of stuff at Homegoods yesterday. I bought a few things, but I figured it was like a good idea for me to make a video. The last thing that I picked up, these are Stars and Stripes, and I forget the name of this company, but they don't have it on the box here this time. But I have picked up some other like cupcakes before. These are absolutely adorable. And I was talking to a lady in the store yesterday. I was like, should I buy these? Are they kind of plain or what? But the more that I'm looking at them now, I did share them on my Instagram this morning. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, definitely check me out on Instagram because I am in my stories every day over there. If you guys want to see more of the stuff that I share, my morning talks and chats, I do a makeup mashup sometimes where I'm just talking and doing my makeup. I'll share some Dollar Tree makeup finds that I'm actually using at the time in my videos and stuff like that. If you guys want to see me over there, then you guys can check me out over there pretty much every day. I'm in my stories multiple times during the day. Sometimes I'm doing cooking over there and things like that. I don't do a lot of cooking over here on the channel, but on Instagram, I will from time to time be making something, vegetables, healthy lunches, and different things like that. Dinner in general, and I'll be over there. So these cupcakes were $12.99. These are fake cupcakes, obviously, and these are for 4th of July, red, white, and blue, Americana, celebration, holiday, or whatever. I thought these were really nice. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick these up. And I was like, maybe I could add something else to them to make them look a little bit more fancy. I do feel like on the cupcakes, I don't feel like they put enough sprinkles on them. I feel like on the cupcakes, you could actually probably paint them and make them a little bit more fancy. You could actually take some like fake spackle and put that on there and make them fancier. You could buy some fake sprinkles and add that to them, and you can do more stuff to them, which is what my original thought was. But I decided, you know what, I'm actually not going to do anything to these guys. I'm actually going to leave them just like they are and kind of go from there. I think that would be a good idea to just kind of leave them like they are. So those were $12.99. If you guys remember, I did get some for St. Patrick's Day. You guys remember my videos and stuff like that from St. Patrick's Day, I shared those. And then for Easter, if you guys remember my Hutch decor video, if you guys haven't checked those out, definitely go check those out because Easter is upon us already. Like Easter is this Sunday, so I'm done with my Easter videos and things like that. And then I'll probably start taking some stuff down for Easter because like I said, in May, when I'm actually prepping and getting ready for my trip, I definitely do not want to have to come back home and take down Easter or spring decor. So I will be leaving everything up until probably the very first week of May. And then I'll be taking all the stuff down. And I may even start taking stuff down the last weekend of April. I'll probably start taking stuff down because at that point, I'm really going to be in the nitty gritty of like, okay, what am I packing for my trip? Let me start getting my stuff prepped. And I'll have a little bit over 20 something days before I leave for my trip. But I want to do a pack with me video for you guys. And I want to do, you know, just get prepared. You know, I'm still kind of organizing, getting my house cleaned up. I have a couple packages to mail off for families, different birthdays and graduations and things like that. So just getting all that stuff together and just trying to get prepared for my trip for May. And then when I get back, I'll have a few weeks off about 2 weeks or so off before my daughter goes to summer school. So my daughter has summer school this year, which I'm not happy about. This is the first time she will ever had to go to summer school, but she will be in summer school, and that's unfortunate. But she'll be going to summer school, and she has to go before her senior year, so she has to take a couple classes. So that's going to be crazy because I'm going to be getting up every morning, pretty much taking her back and forth 5 days a week for I think a little bit over a month or so, and then we'll have a couple weeks off again, and then boom, she'll be starting her senior year. So it's going to go by really fast. It's going to be very busy. So right now I'm just trying to, just day by day, just trying to get my house together, get some things organized, put some stuff together, get ready for my trip, try to enjoy my trip, try to enjoy Mother's Day before the trip, and hopefully get another massage. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have going on. But for anything, anyways, for the most part, just kind of getting things going. If you guys have anything coming up, let me know down in the comments. As we get closer and closer to those holidays, I'll be asking you guys again about some of those. So on that note, if you guys are subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys always. Those of you guys that come back week after week and you guys make a point to comment. Those of you guys that may get busy and maybe you don't have a lot of time and you come in when you can, I appreciate that too. Appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Excuse me, I'm talking too fast because I'm trying to get out of here so that I can go and take a little nap because not feeling too good right now. I have cramps right now, menstrual cramps, which if you know, you know. So I'm about to lay down for a little bit before my daughter gets out of school, and time for me to fix dinner in a few hours, right? You guys already know the drill. Housewife life is real. Other than that, if you guys are new to the channel, we'd love for you guys to stay and become what? A part of the Lock with Leilani family and be locked in with me here, Leilani. That's me. And make sure your notifications are on as well so that when I do upload another video or a new video, you guys will see it. And definitely make sure you guys like this video. That is very, very important. Thumbs up. I appreciate that. And let me know down in the comments, like I said, if you have had a really great experience with an amazing teacher with your children. If you do thank you cards or gifts or anything like that, let me know. I've done a little bit of all of that stuff every year for my kids when they were in elementary school and things like that. And then when they got to like middle school and high school, I'll grab some cards, even some individual cards or something like that, and just let them know, or I'll ask them if they want to. And they don't often say yes, but I just want to be able to have that option for them. So again, I did pick these up for my daughter, so I will be giving these to her, and then that's to her discretion if she wants to give them out or not. And if she doesn't, I'll just hold on to them and I'll use them as thank you cards for another reason. And that's pretty much it. So on that note, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys can also let me know down in the comments what your favorite item was from the video. It's kind of a short video, just kind of more chatty than sharing a lot more stuff. More of a chat than a haul because I didn't really have that many things, but I thought it was worthy of sharing a video. It's a little bit different and kind of away from Easter because Easter is pretty much upon us, and I won't be sharing any more Easter stuff. At this point, it'll be stuff for like summer. It'll be stuff coming for summer. It'll be stuff for my trip again. I'll probably do another little video on some more items that I picked up for my my packing. It'll be like another planning video for some of the items that I picked up. I did go to Target recently and I did pick up a few more things from Old Navy. I think I did an Old Navy video with you guys. I shared with you guys those things, but I did pick up 2 more things from Target. So I'll probably at a later date have another video for you guys, or maybe I'll just include it all in my pack with me, because I'll be showing you guys my outfits for each day, what I'm going to be doing, where I'm going, and kind of show you guys everything. So on that note, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Make sure please to comment and make sure you guys like this video, and I would love for you guys to be a part of the family once again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.